Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. So before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of your support recently. It's been kind of insane seeing like the response from everyone and all of your comments. Like seriously, all of your comments are so great to see, and I love talking to you guys and hearing your thoughts and opinions on everything, and those comments are what bring us to today's video. So I'm going to be reacting to The Breathtaking World of One Piece by Straw Hat V, which was so requested in the comments for me to react to. Everyone says that it's spoiler free, so that's good because I've just finished Whiskey Peak in the Alabasta saga, so definitely nowhere near caught up yet, so good that it's spoiler free, and I'm super excited to watch this. This says it's The Breathtaking World of One Piece refined, and it was uploaded 5 months ago, so I hope that that is the correct one. But before we react, there's just a couple of things that I want to talk about with you guys. So first of all, I put up a poll the other day based on some of your guys' comments that I saw. So everyone was saying that soon enough these sagas are going to get super long, where even each arc could be over 100 episodes. So it'd be really good for me to break down my reviews into arcs or islands even, and do it that way to save me trying to do a full saga review that will end up being like over 2 hours and I missed lots of detailed information. So I put up a poll of like whether I should keep it how it is or change it, and I think it was like 90% of the votes were to change and do arc reviews. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be combining some arcs that are a bit shorter, because in this current saga I'm watching anyway with Alabasta, there are some that are still quite short, so I'm going to be combining them. I will put on the screen my release plan for the Alabasta saga. No dates or anything, I cannot confirm when I will finish them, but I've currently just finished Whiskey Peak, so I'm planning to do a review of Reverse Mountain, Whiskey Peak, and then Diary of Kobe Meppo all in one. Those are only like 2 episodes, so I should be able to do that review of like the first part of Alabasta ASAP. Like I should be able to do that pretty soon, because I literally finished Whiskey Peak today, which, can I just say, I loved. I was so shocked at so many things, but we will get onto that in that review, but be excited for it because I really loved it. Another thing that I need to mention is I just got accepted to be part of the YouTube partner program, which is insane. Like that is not something that I ever thought that I would get to achieve. I never thought I would get even close to being able to make money from this. Like genuinely, YouTube was and still is and will always be to me a memory box. It's a place where I can have videos and make videos with my friends and family, or even just with this, talking to you guys, and have it forever. And it's like a little memory box, and that's all I kind of wanted to start posting on it for. And now to be able to say I could potentially start making money from this is crazy. It's crazy, and I love that. I just want to make sure that you guys know that that would never mean that it would take away my authenticity. I will never upload a video that I don't want to upload. So this will all still be authentic. Everything you see from me, every like thought that I have, it's mine and mine alone. I would never paint it to play up to an audience. Never do anything like that. Truly, I will continue to keep this channel authentic and a welcoming, lovely space for people to share opinions and share their love for different shows, or even just different things, you know? Like, as much as doing reviews and reactions is my favourite part of YouTube, because it means that I can talk about film and TV and not force my friends to listen to it, and I can just talk about it with you guys who also have an interest in it. It's my favourite thing to do. I also do like to upload here and there just some little fun challenges or stuff with my friends, because I always find that they are way more funny than me, so I feel like if you want to laugh, we'll get them in the video. And then the third thing that I have to talk about is you guys are saying you'd love to see me react to One Piece, and I would love to react to One Piece. However, with the amount of episodes that there are, I don't think that I would be able to properly take in the show and experience it in the right way if I were to react to it. I really want to be able to experience it kind of at my own leisure and take it in and really absorb the show. And I don't think that I would be able to do that reacting. So I've come up with a little compromise, because I know that there's so many moments that you guys who know the story so well would love to see new fans who are experiencing it for the first time react to. Trust me, I know that. I love watching reactors. It's like my favourite thing to watch on YouTube. So here's my suggestion. Put down in the comments a list of your favourite One Piece episodes that you want to see me react to. And I mean, let's try and keep it but like 5 per person, and I'm sure episodes will be mentioned more than once in the comments by people. I can compile that list by the most mentioned and react to those. That would be great. Obviously, say episode numbers, not episode titles, because I know that the titles do have spoilers. So episode numbers would be great. And yeah, so just kind of put those in the comments and I will compile a list of the most mentioned ones from you guys and make sure I react to all of the right episodes that have some really like story changing, shocked or like emotional moments, because I imagine those are things people want to see react to more. Yeah, just put those in the comments and I'll make sure to react, even if it's just like 1 episode every arc or a couple episodes every saga even. Just put it in the comments and I will make the list and react to them, because I think that would be a good compromise instead of me reacting to all 1000 plus episodes of the show, because that would mean it would take me a lot longer to finish the show, I think. But yeah, anyway, that's enough of me talking. Let's get into reacting to The Breathtaking World of One Piece by Shoutout V. Also, I feel like I speak so fast, and so I'm very, very sorry if that was all like rapping. It's more because I know intros, people like them to be short and I don't want you guys to be bored, but I just felt I needed to do those like PSAs real quick just to make sure that you guys know I'm looking at your comments, I'm loving all the comments and I'm taking that on board and making some changes. Okay, I have the video loaded up. I am so excited for this. You guys have said such good things, so I'm super excited. Let's go.
海は見ている世界の始まりも海は知っている
Oh my gosh.
世界の終わりも
These animations just go crazy. It's truly gorgeous.
今より24年前、世界はちょうど海賊王ゴールド・ロジャーの処刑に沸き、彼の残した莫大な富、一つなぎの大秘宝ワンピースを求め、ありとあらゆる者たちが海へ漕ぎ出した。大海賊時代の幕開けである。
Well, probably not actually London, but...
ワンピースを狙う全ての海賊たちが目指すグランドライン後半の海、人呼んで新世界。
I imagine these are places that come up later, because I don't recognize any of them. Wait, I didn't want to pause, but like, are these places actually in the show later? Because I recognize some of the earlier ones, like Logtown, which I now know is Logtown because the prologue and epilogue thing, which I think is awesome, by the way. Can I say thank you guys so much for telling me about that? That's such a cool addition. These animations are insane. Let's just.
かつてその海を制したのは海賊王ゴールド・ロジャーただ一人。時代は今大きく動き出す。毎年100隻を超える船が霧の中で消息を絶つ。
海賊の墓場ですよ。
Wait, that was that cactus. That was that cactus place that we just left. Is that Whiskey Peak with the cactus thing and the graveyards? Sorry, I'm just trying to recognize some things because most of this I don't recognize, but it's just. I'm talking too much.
切るか死ぬかな覚悟もねえ奴らが。
Oh
海賊が夢を追えば温かな幸せや愛する者を失う人々の涙が流れる時もある。それを食い止める海軍本部
Marines.
全艦そのまま待機だ。
世界は広いんだよい。島の数なんて誰にも数えられねえ。
Yeah, I feel like each arc is an island, and there's so many.
いろんな島や国に繋がってんだ。すげえことだと思わねえか。
ここは唯一無二の世界。謎に満ちた危険だらけの世界だ。
Bucky's place.
そこには
Karate.
自由と冒険に強く憧れる者たちが存在する。自らの掟に従い生きる。
I'm getting chills. Like. Running a park across the ocean. There's floating. Do you know what I was gonna say, but like I didn't want to say it? The music really reminds me of Avatar. I don't know if you guys like know like the movie franchise Avatar. Great 2 movies. They're coming out with more. I'm so excited. It reminds me of the soundtrack for that. I don't know which one came first. Truly, maybe One Piece. I think because One Piece is quite old now, but it sounds like the soundtrack. And then they have the floating sky rocks, like in Avatar. That's so cool. I don't know if that was like purposeful, but like that's really cool. Like that's, oh my goodness. There's under the water village, guys. You don't know how much I always love world building when it comes to underwater world building. Like it's always my favorite. I love world building. Full stop. It's like my favorite thing about stories. Like the world building is just so fun, and I find that it gets so skipped nowadays because of people's like, you know, diminishing attention spans in like this day and age of technology and short form content and stuff. Like attention spans are disappearing, and I just love world building, and I feel like it gets so skipped over. And I feel like already One Piece, the reason that I've kind of got so hooked on it is because they don't skip over any world building, like even just by islands. Like they really, there's a detail and there's a meaning behind every single thing on that island, and they tell you that. I love it. They don't skip out on any detail, and I love that. And the fact there's underwater islands, guys, I'm so excited to get to those, especially islands in the sky as well. That sounds so cool. That was Sanji. Wow.
白い霧は折よく今日も立ち込めて 海の海域の顔色を白いベールで包み隠す。
生まれるよ。僕たちの王が生まれるよ。
The Going Merry can fly and it can be a submarine as well. Oh wow.
長い歴史が関われば対立の根も自然と深くなる。勝者だけが正義だ。
Oh my god. Guys. Guys, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me immediately like that. That was so good. I have chills. I have absolute chills. Let me collect my thoughts. My hair might be a little bit messed up from the headphones, but wow. Thank you guys so much for like recommending me to watch that, because wow, that would have been so cool to watch before I even started the entire anime. Like that would have been a reason to watch it alone, because wow, the beauty of it, like it's breathtaking. It is breathtaking how beautiful it is, and that's just, those are drawings, those are animations, like they're not real, unfortunately. That'd be so cool if they are, but I just can't wait to get onto all of those different places and discover what the hell goes on. The islands in the sky. The islands in the sky is so cool, and the underwater is so cool. Just everything. It's like each island has its own theme. Like none is the same. Like no one island is the same as the next. And for all of that to come from one person's mind is wow. Like it truly is just a world of imagination in the best possible way. Straw Hat V. Straw Hat V, I'm guessing this is just a fan of the show. Wow. You did your big one. You did your big one with this. That was crazy. I need to go, let me go check out their channel, because I need to go see what else. I'm not going to watch any of these, purely because I'm scared about spoilers. I don't know what else to say. That was so cool. Thank you guys so much for recommending me to watch this. That was amazing. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video and this reaction. That was so cool. I cannot wait now to go back and start the next arc, which is the Kobe Meppo stories. What was the arc called again? I do have it written down. Diary of Kobe Meppo, which is just like 2 episodes. I imagine it's the bits of Kobe that we saw in the live action that we're now seeing in the anime, I imagine. And then we'll be on to Little Garden, Drum Island, Alabasta, and Post Alabasta. So I'll do Little Garden and Drum Island as a joint review, and then Alabasta and Post Alabasta together. Alabasta seems like that's a long, I think that might be the longest arc we've had so far. So that sounds really cool. But yeah, drop your guys's episode reaction recommendations in the comments. I might make a separate post on my channel, you know, depending on how well this video does, because I really want to make sure it reaches as many of you guys as possible to make sure that I have like a good cohesive list. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my Alabasta review part 1 very soon. Love ya.
Love you. Bye.
Love ya.